In today's video, we are going to go over plotting points on a coordinate plane in quadrant 1. So a normal coordinate plane would usually have 4, but we're going to go over the basics of just quadrant 1. So the first thing you need to know about plotting coordinates is the x and then the y come first. So what I mean by that is the x coordinate always comes first. The first number is always the x coordinate. The second is always the y coordinate. So this is called an ordered pair. You will put parentheses around them, and then you will draw a comma between your x value and your y value coordinates. So let's see, if we had 4, 1, the 4 would be our x coordinate, and the 1 would be our y coordinate. And down here, you can notice that there is a 0, and it's sort of like diagonal to it. Like all these are underneath or side by side. This is because there's no coordinate. It has no y coordinate and it has no x coordinate. It's just 0, 0. So it has a 0 coordinate for x and a 0 coordinate for y. This part right here is called the origin, because there's no y coordinate and there's no x coordinate. It's just 0 for both. So when plotting these though, you're always going to want to go along the x-axis first. So what I mean by that is with our point 4, 1, you would want to go out to the 4 first, because this is the x line, and then this is the y line. So you would want to go 4 out on the x, and then since you have a y coordinate value of 1, you would go up 1, which means that your point would be plotted right here. So you go out 4 for your x coordinate, and then up. A trick people use is you crawl before you can jump. So what they mean by that is you crawl before you can jump. So you crawl your 4 and then you jump to 1. So let's do another example. So these will go on forever. I just have mine to 7. So let's go over another example. What if we had 0, 5? So you go out your x coordinate, so you crawl before you can jump. So you go out 0 on your x coordinate, or your x line. So you're still here. And then you go up 5, you jump 5, which is right here. And right there is your answer. You just plot your point at the 5, and right there is your answer. So the main thing with these is that you're able to understand the order that you plot them in. It's not that great of a line. No deal. So when doing this, if you have a coordinate that's, let's just flip it around, 5, 0. You go out 5, because that's your x coordinate. So you go out 5, and then you go up 0, so you just stay there, which means that right there is your point. So let's have you guys try one. Let's have you guys try 1, 7. So, 1, 7. It's right there. Alright. So if we have, let's just draw in here. You can't really see it great. So if you have 1, 7, you're going to go out 1 on your x coordinate, because remember, this is your x, this is your y. So then you go out 1 on your x, so right here. You don't plot a point there though, because you're not finished. And then you go up 7 on your y. Oh, right here. Whoops. And these are called axes, is hard to say. So this is called the x-axis and the y-axis. So, yeah. What if we had 0, 0? What if we had that? So if we have 0, 0, we know that 0, 0 is the origin. I don't know if I spelled that right. So the origin is always the 0, 0. So when you plot it, you would just plot it right down here. All right. Lined up, erase a little bit there. So now that we went over that, what if we had, let's say, can't do that. Yeah. So, and this is, it's a bad set. Whoops. Sets. So if we have that, then we're going to start here. So we need to, let's say we need to connect these. So connect the line 6, 1 to line 7, 0. So you're going to go out 6 on your x-axis. So right here. And then up 1 on your y-axis. So you got that point plotted. So now let's go to our second coordinate. So you're going to go out 7 on your x-axis and then up none on your y-axis. So you just put it right there. And since we only have those 2 points, you can just draw a line that goes straight through them. Like that. And then since it's a line, you indicate it like this. So that's how you would plot that. So it's pretty easy. It can be difficult, but really only it's difficult when you get into the 4 coordinates. So that'll be it for this video. I hope this helped. If it did, like, subscribe, comment, and as always, goodbye.